Hello teachers, this is the instructional guide for Primary 2, Term 4, Week 8. All right, now for this week, there are two 2+1 booklet, right? The first booklet is Heuristics and Focus on Money. Okay, the second booklet is on the heuristics in general. There are a few different types of questions there. And then the third book is the Term Review 3, right? Which you will mostly the students will only do it as homework, right? Because of the plan that I have today. If for any reason, okay, you are able to cover the first two books in class and they have extra time, then they can proceed to do the term review, some of term review 3 papers in class, right? Otherwise, they'll be assigned as homework. Okay, so for the first booklet, is guess and check, right? So this is the first time I think they are doing this kind of a guess and check format. I would say no need to go through this learn segment, as in this first page here, this demonstration, but we go straight on to not this segment, but let's go on this learn segment instead. Okay, so first of all, analyze the question with them. Jamie went to the bookstore to buy some stationery, and then she has $15 in her wallet. And the $15 is a combination of $2 notes and $5 notes. So they have to understand what's happening here, right? So in total, $15, and there are some $2 notes and $5. So some $2 notes and $5 notes add up to 15. So they don't know how many. They only know that there are 6 notes in total. That means, okay, it means in total there are 6 notes, but you just don't know how many $2 notes and how many $5 notes there are. And the question is, how many $2 notes did Jamie have? Okay, so to do this question, right, you introduce to them the guess and check method, right? Show them how to draw this. Basically, you need to draw a table with a few columns, right? The first column will be to guess the number of $2 notes. Then they write the amount, right? You have to explain to them. And then the second column will be the number of $5 notes. So you need to guess the number of $5 notes as well. All right, and then in total, the amount, how much would that be? If there, for example, if there are 2 $5 notes, then the amount would be $10. And then they calculate the total amount, right, of this portion here plus this portion here, right? And that will get them this number. And then they do a check. What do they check for? If the total amount, right, is as stated, is equals to $15, okay, then they put a tick. If not, they put a cross. Okay, so with that, you can show them how to do the first one. Right, so here, why is it 3? We always start, if let's say there are 6 notes, right, we always go on a 50% thing, half. All right, so we make a guess. That's why we call it guessing. So we guess that there are 3 notes, 3 $2 notes, and 3 $5 notes. Total will be 6, right? Show them that. So if there are 3 $2 notes, 3 times $2 is $6. If there are 3 $5 notes, 3 times 5 will be 15. 6 plus 15 equals $21. Now, $21, does it match the total listed here? It doesn't. Okay, so they put a cross. All right, so you can actually use this to demonstrate as well. All right, so if let's say it doesn't work out, then you have to figure out what will be the next combination. Now, since the total here is $21, right, the guess amount is $21, but in actual fact, they only have $15, it means that the guessing, right, is more than what is supposed to be. So if the guessing is more than what it's supposed to be, right, they got to reduce the number of the greater value, right? $5 is greater. So you need to have less of $5. So 3, you need to have less, becomes 2. If there are 2 $5 notes, then there are 4. Okay, then show them guess, see what is correct. And you'll find out that, oh, no, it's wrong again. Right, so they put it across. So they have to keep guessing until you get it correct. So since $18 is still greater than $15, they need to reduce the number of $5. Right, that becomes 1 and then 5. And then after that, right, once you find out, add it up, $15, correction. Sorry, not correction. The guess is correct, put a tick. So then you know that Jamie had 5 $2 notes. Right? How many $5 notes does Jamie have? 1. All right, there's another question. Okay. So I foresee that since it's the first time they're doing it, you still need to do a guide practice with them. Right, so this one you can analyze together with them. Right, please remember to analyze question. Tina has only $5 and $10 notes in the wallet. Right, and then in total there are 8 Okay, and the total amount is $70. Question, how many $5 notes? So, all right. So they need to draw, but this is already drawn for them already, so that makes it easier. I think this is because it's P2, they've not done it yet, but still go through the different columns with them. First column is the guess, to allow them to guess the number of $5 notes, and then what the total is, right, based on the number of $5 notes. Second column is to guess the number of $10 notes, right, and so on, right? So explain to them. So the first guess should be, since there are 8 notes, right, it'll be half-half, 4 and 4. Okay, so, and then ask them to calculate, right? This one you don't have to worry. Okay, maybe you can just get them to calculate, like so if there are 4 $40 notes, they have the right equation here. So at this point in time, go around to check whether they got it correct, and the total is $60. Ask them to check whether it's correct. Since the total here is 70, I remember it's 70, sorry, 70, that means it's wrong. Okay, so since the guess amount, right, is less than $70, it means now you need the higher value dollar note, right, to increase, right? Okay, so that means what? So which one is the higher value? $10, right, and then plus 1, right? So you increase by another 1, so it's 5. So you work it out, same thing, and then go through this until they get correct answer. So I foresee that this can be quite challenging for them. Now, the next few questions, unfortunately, is very different. All right, so you still have to run it through with them. So start with independent practice as well. Okay, so here Tim bought 2 different items. He bought 2 of the items above, and the 2 items are different. So that means that they cannot use the same thing again. And he spent 90 cents in total. Which 2 items did he buy? Okay. So what they can do is they can fill in the table below. Pencil, right, is 90 cents in total. So if he buys a pencil, the pencil is 15 cents, that will have 75 cents. Okay. Can 75 cents buy any of these items? Wrong, right? Cannot. So they must minus it, right? The total minus value until they've the remainder, right, is exactly the price of one of the items. So they try eraser next. So systematic, right? Ask them to try one by one, right? So eraser, right? And then followed by, pencil first, then eraser. So if it's eraser, it'll be 90 minus 25, 65 cents. Okay, is any item still cost 65? No. Then they try the next one, systematic, stickers. So, and then they continue, right? So sticker, 90 cents minus 35 and equals 55 cents. So yeah, right? So is that think for the size? So yeah, so this is this item and this item. Okay, all right. And then this one they can do on their own in class. Okay. After that, what they can do is they can try out question. You can go through question 3 with them as well. I think since this is heuristic, it's better for you to guide them in class, right? So I don't foresee that we'll be doing a lot of homework for these 2 booklets. In any case, right, you still have your what do you call the term review for them to do. All right, so take them through this as well, right? Show them how to do it, right? Guess and check. First item, I think this one, in fact, I think they might be able to do this, right? Perhaps just do one set with them, and then after that, at home, ask them to figure out the rest. All right, so maybe we can do that. Okay, then question 4, right? 3 different kinds of coins, so they need to guess. She used 4 coins to buy a drink, right? That costs $1.10. How much of each type of coin did Lisa use? So fill in the table on pages 12 and 13, which is here and here. So they need to try number of 50 cents coin, right? There are 5 types. So if this is 2, then the other one is 1. So they have to try the different combination, okay, until they get the correct answer. All right, so this one is just trial and error. So again, I would say maybe get them to do the first 2, right? Show them how to do first 2, and then the rest, ask them to complete in class. Okay, now, this one, I think you have to take them through. So this is a bit different from, actually it's the same, right? Multiply by 2. So this was a question demonstrated. So I think maybe this can be assigned as homework. All right. So if you're not sure whether if your comfort level is not there yet, perhaps try getting them to do, try going through this question with them. But question 6 definitely can be assigned as homework. Right, so we no need to give a lot today, right? It's just for them to try out. Okay. And then it seems like a lot of things to demonstrate, right, today. You have your second one as well. Okay, so maybe this you should need to take them through this. Right, Math Gym. Max has $2 notes, $5 notes, and $10 notes. You want to use the notes to make 21. Right? So first set is find the smallest number. So ask them to work. Of course, this one you need to work step by step. So in order for the smallest number of notes, right, you need to have use the greatest greatest value first. So let's try one $10. If there's one $10, there's still 11. Let's try another one. Right, then it'll be two $10, right? Two $10, it will give you $20, right? But then the remainder is $1. And there are no $1 here, so this will not work. Okay, so what about if it is one $10 notes and two $5 notes? Does it work? Right, so you can try out like that. Right, not possible as well. Right, so if $1 note and two $5 notes, because if $1 and two $5 notes, right, it makes up 20. Okay, so you will not get 21 as well. Or in total there are 3. You need the maximum minimum as well. And also because the remainder is $1, there's no $1 here, you can't use it. Okay, so take them through a trial and error method. And of course the correct answer, right, eventually is one $10 notes, one $5 notes, and 3 $2 notes make 21. So the smallest number is $5 notes. Now, for the second question, because it's finding the greatest number, so they should try the smallest value first, right? So for example, this is odd number, right? So they have tried out. So since 21 is an odd number, all notes cannot be $2 notes, so there must be at least one $5 note since they are not $5. So what you do is you take $21 minus $5 notes equals $16. 16 divided by 2 equals 8, right? Therefore, the correct answer is 8 $2 notes and one $5 notes. Greatest number is $9. So this is quite tricky. So I would say go through with them. Right? It seems that we for the remaining class, all right, there may not be enough opportunities to go out the question, but I think that's fine. So I leave it to you, right? Some of the questions you demonstrate, and then some of the questions you might, if you think that your class, right, they are good enough, you can get them to try. Right, so question 1, demonstrate, right, systematic list. This is a reminder of how it works, right, systematic list. And then question 2, all right, because the earlier questions, they have done it already, so you might want to try to get them to do this or get them to assign homework. That's fine as well. Okay, this one I think you have to demonstrate. This was done some time ago, right? But since it's quite a while since we do this, you might want to explain to them why. Because when this is stretched, there's 3 cm here, there's another 3 cm here, right? There's another 3 cm here. Okay, so it is 26. Okay, there's 3 cm here, and there's another 3 cm here also. Can you see? Show them that there are 3 cm, 3 cms here. You see that? 1 3 cm, another 3 cm, and another 3 cm. Okay, so if you take the whole thing, if you include this 3 cm in, is 26, then plus another 3 plus another 3, right? So there are 3 that are overlapped. Sorry, there are 2 3 cms that are overlapped. So that's why you need to do 26 plus 3 plus 3. Right? Take them through as many questions as you can. All right. Again, it's not necessary to assign all these as homework. Right? You can always put it aside, and we can always save it for other lessons. All right. So the focus is get them to try out the guess and check questions, right, on the first booklet, right? And all these you can take them through. And the remaining time, I think most likely you'll be doing a lot of demonstration. You'll be using up the full 1 hour. Okay. So my bad. So I think the term review, you have to assign it as homework. Okay. And that's it for this week's topic.